Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Under the Bonnet here at Burnley. Not quite sure if there's anybody in. If there is anybody in, I can't see anybody at the moment, but then I've never been able to see the participant screen on here. So if there is somebody in, say hi and let me know if the stream is working. It looks healthy from my side. Not sure how it's looking from your side. But we are going to get on with things today. We have a very, very tough schedule coming up now. We've done really well and we find ourselves in 8th now. Unfortunately, teams have played and teams have won. And we have to go away to Chelsea. And that's not going to be very, very easy. Hey, Matty, good to see you, mate. How's life? How's it going there? And we've done very well actually over the last couple of months. Beating Newcastle in the Carabao Cup was a bit of a shocker, and then we beat Manchester City in the Premier League. We beat Crystal Palace, beat Fulham, hammered Bournemouth, and then beat Brentford in the Carabao Cup. Lost to Aston Villa, which was a bit of a shocker, but then came back and beat Watford. And then finally, we've just beaten Brentford. Evening, Andrew. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And hopefully we'll do as well as we can. We have Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham, Leicester, Arsenal, Manchester City. 6 of the next 7 games are going to be very, very tough games for us. And I did say that that's why we've won those games, because we are going to fall down the table now, without a shadow of a doubt. Unless I... Hey, SAC, how you doing, mate? Up the Wanderers. Which Wanderers? Bolton? And I have no idea how this is going to go tonight. I don't expect we're going to get many points. All these teams that we're coming up against are like, unless I come up with a tactic that's going to actually work. Now, I've gone to a low block. I've decided best thing to do, go to a low block, but I'm not giving all the ground up. I'm going to play with a higher defensive line. And we're going to stay on our feet. These teams are going to be runners, good carriers of the ball. We're going to stay on our feet, back off in the main. And so with that in mind, we're not going to counter-press when we lose the ball. And we're not going to throw bodies up the pitch either. We're going to hold our shape when we win the ball. And again, the idea of this is that we want to frustrate the opposition. And we're going to try and keep possession as much as we can. I daren't play out of defence. That's going to get us into big, big trouble. We'll play for set pieces because you never know. And we'll dribble less and be more disciplined. You might have noticed, the sharp-eyed amongst you will have noticed that I've got trigger press more often, which doesn't seem... Papa John's winners. Did they win the Papa John's trophy? I'd take that trophy at the moment. I'd take any trophy here at Burnley. This trigger press more often doesn't seem to fit with the rest of what I'm trying to do. But I did look at the comparison report and I did notice that we are very aggressive, that we have good work rate. Teamwork's not great, but those two things led me to think perhaps we can put pressure on the opposition. We're not very good at anything apart from maybe pressing. Beat Plymouth at Wembley. Cool. That's, well, a trophy is a trophy, SAC. That's what I say. A trophy is a trophy. If you are new to the channel, don't forget, leave a like if you're here. Even if you don't like it, leave a like. It helps get the channel out to other people who might like it. And we are here, of course, to support the British Heart Foundation. So help get our channel out to other people. Leave a like and help us to support the British Heart Foundation. New signings. We are a bit of a way from a transfer window. It's just coming up to December now. I don't think I'm actually thinking of any new signings at the moment. I don't think we have any money, to be fair. We only have 2 million in the kitty. we don't have players worth a lot of money either. So maybe what I might do is, because we're eighth in the table, what I might do is just make a board request and just ask them to increase the transfer budget. We are eighth in the table, so why not? Let's just give it a try, see what happens. But we've got this game, against Chelsea coming up. I'm not expecting anything out of this. In fact, half of me is afraid to go and play it. But we do have to be careful. We could drop down in this run. We could drop down the table quite a bit. Although these teams are going to have to go on an amazing winning run for us to do that. I'll be happy if we finish the episode in 12th. That would be, given the fixtures that we're looking at, that would be a good place to finish. As I say, I'm not expecting anything in terms of results. This is the worst run that we could possibly go on. I've had a look at the team and I have selected what I think is my most aggressive team. I've got Devlin in here instead of Maswega today because Devlin does have this ability to tackle and he can mark, and I want him to close down that area of the pitch. It's a risk. He's not my best centre mid, but he is the one who can tackle, put his foot in, and he is the one who can mark a player. So we've had a little bit of a think about it, and we'll get on with the game. And of course, my assistant disagrees. I'm going to leave the OIs to the assistant, as we do most of the time. He wants me to play defensive instead of positive. I don't want to do that. We are going to get what we deserve out of this game, but I'm not going to lie down for them. We are playing a low block, but we're going to stay positive in what we're doing. Where did we finish? Oh, let me turn the sound off. Where did we finish last season? Mid-table, I think. Mid-table. We had a pretty good first season in the Premier League. I think we finished in 12th or 13th. So it was a pretty good first season. This Burnley team, SAC, have been particularly difficult to manage. I don't think we won a game in the first half of the season, maybe one or two last season. They just couldn't work together, but eventually I went back to the 4-1-2-2-1, and then they have picked up. Do I want to say I want you to pick up where... I mean, I'm going to say we've got nothing to lose here. And I just want to say, go out there, make me proud. We have got nothing to lose here against Chelsea. Devlin is feeling very aggressive. He is a very aggressive player, and that's why he's in the team. And hopefully he'll do a good job for me in there. He's been told to mark tighter, to tackle harder, get his foot in. If the low block doesn't work, then we may have to push the lines up. But I'm hoping this low block will frustrate Chelsea. And the idea is to try and hold on to the possession, keep the ball from them. We're not going to be charging all over the pitch, and it just should hopefully put them under pressure and they'll make a mistake. We shall see. I'm not expecting too much. Noticing Mason Mount there. Oh my God. As a Man United fan, I can't believe United signed Mason Mount. It just feels to me like Man United are just throwing money away. They make some terrible transfer decisions. But there we go. Any more series before the new F? I am planning to do some mini saves before the new... I'm going to finish the Norwich save probably this season, as Chelsea look to have scored. And I'll probably finish the Norwich save, then I'll do some mini saves. I know I've had some requests to do Middlesbrough, Sunderland. I'm actually thinking of Sheffield Wednesday as a mini save. I'm going to save Luton to my beta save for FM24. So I don't know, Bolton is an option. Bolton would start this season in the Championship, I guess. Would that be the case? I think so. Bolton in the Championship or League One. Not quite sure. It's options. I'm open to ideas. We're actually not playing too bad, actually. We're doing quite well. We've restricted Chelsea to just 2 attempts on goal. And so the tactic is working. We just gave a goal away, unfortunately. But after 25 minutes, we're not doing so bad, and we have equalised. And Asprilla has equalised. He is playing up top, Asprilla, and he's another one. He normally would play him as a shadow striker. I didn't want to play Leonardo today. He's too young, too naive for this kind of thing. Doesn't really enjoy big matches. So I just thought, let's put Asprilla up top. And the tactic is doing all right. We're actually doing just fine. We are shutting them down, but they are going to cause us problems. They are a very good team. And as I said, I'm not expecting anything. Let's just see what happens. I mean, what highlights am I in? There seems like an awful lot of highlights going on here. And there's another chance. And we will level for about a minute. Ah, boy. Oh, it's just heartbreaking, this game. Sometimes we were level for just a minute. And yeah, master tactician. yeah, in my dreams. It's to be fair though, we don't have a prayer against this team, so to be only 2-1 down, they've actually only had 3 attempts on goal, and that was the idea of the tactic. We'll frustrate them. Unfortunately, we haven't defended very well, and it's cost us big time. It's such a shame. But again, to limit Chelsea to just 4 efforts on goal, we've got to be pleased with that. I'm going to just drop a little bit of encouragement to them. Got to be pleased with that. And that's a bad move, actually. You shouldn't drop encouragement during a highlight, or actually drop a shout during a highlight, only when the stats are ticking over. But we've done it now. Because if they lose another goal, I've just encouraged them. And here come Chelsea again. And looking at this team, we are simply going to be outclassed here. And the game actually has given us a lot of good results. And Chelsea have scored again. I think the only thing I can do now, being as the low block hasn't worked, is to go push the lines up and go at them a little bit. We've conserved energy. We should be fitter than Chelsea. We'll just go at them. But this is the only stat that you need to look at in FM23 is shots on target. And if you are being beaten in that, you're going to lose the game. That's the end of the story. We are slightly less tired than Chelsea, but they are just a better team than we are. I have a horrible record against teams who are exhausted. I can't seem to... Now it's 4-1. We're getting absolutely annihilated. I can't seem to beat teams who are exhausted. And I don't want to see that again. Thank you very much. At half-time, we've got to change it now. We've got to do something different. And he's furious. Well, I'm more furious. He's furious. We've just not been good enough, and I don't expect us to get anything. But I wasn't expecting to be hammered like that. So, okay, we'll change it. We're going to go and push everything up. We'll get stuck in as well. We'll use the aggression. We'll just totally change it and see if Chelsea capitulate. And... that's the good thing about using the low block, is that you have scope to change it, and we'll still dribble less, but we'll take that off. We'll go fairly narrow now. Being compact didn't actually work, and I just got to have to tell him that was a shocking performance. And we have to look at individuals. We're going to have to look at Larson, Lee, look at Devlin. Devlin, I wanted him to do a job. He hasn't done it. And there's only a couple of players who've actually played well. Goalkeeper's having an absolute stinker. And I'm really quite angry. And they need to deal with that. Ah, boy. Goalkeeper's taking the blame. Which is... I don't know if you can blame the goalkeeper. It's unfortunate that... But I do know, I have a history with Muric. Sometimes he'll just come up with a 6.1 or even a 5.9. He's a dreadful goalkeeper in FM. And it's no good going 3 games playing well and then you're going to play 2 games badly. You have to have a goalkeeper who's solid, who's going to give you 8 or 9. JB, how are you doing, my friend? We're not doing very well here against Chelsea, but we're going to laugh all this off. We're not expected to do anything. Asprilla's in again. Oh. There's the difference. This is FM23 in a nutshell. And if you want to know whether you're going to win matches or whether you're going to lose matches, all you need to do is look at this. I think Gobby calls it Phil's ratio. And you can see we have had 6 shots with 1 on target. They've had 7, 5 on target. That tells you all you need to know. And unless we can get that up, you have to change something. It's just that's the only stat you ever need to look at in FM23. This game is broken, in my opinion. And if that's the only stat that you need to look at, then something's wrong with the game. Asprilla through again, and he's missed it again. You see, this is what's going on. Something needs to change now. I'll go and make some substitutions. I think some appalling performances. Like Muric has gone to a 6.1 now. My other goalkeeper's injured, so I can't even use my goalkeeper. And yeah, Corey, when I first came in, I said we're not getting anything out of these next few games, and if we finish in 13th, I'll be happy. Nathan needs to come off. He's on a 6.4. I don't have a goalkeeper, but I'm tempted to put one of the outfield players in there. Can't do any worse. Lee is playing quite well. Larson's doing okay. Devlin, dreadful. So I guess Makuta can come in here. Gregera, dreadful. I'd like to give Musa some minutes. He's coming back to fitness. Bellegarde, let's give Bellegarde a shot. That's it, I think. No, one more. Musa's just come on. Larson's playing quite well. Gabbia, the bane of my life, that man. He just is so poor for a central defender who's supposed to be extremely good. He's just been ridiculously poor. He always is the one who has a bad game, Gabbia. Was up to 13 just then. It's like, you can see the difference. There's the stat. That's all you need to know. 7 and 5, 7 and 1. You know who's going to win. And we just simply have not been clinical enough. And our goalkeeper, Muric, is going to finish on a 5 point something. I want to get rid of him. I always have. This is so, like, awful. Oh, boy. What's he gone down to now? And this is the game taking advantage of the fact that I can't play my other goalkeeper. I think I'll have to bring my other goalkeeper on. Can I? No, I've used all my subs now. There's whatever. Whatever is whatever. Sometimes you get beat. And we got beat. And this is not good enough. Shall we make it 6, Chelsea? Or shall we get 1? Larson, a couple of players have had decent games. Will be nice to get Musa back on the pitch. It was unfortunate having your main striker injured from the get-go. Not great fun, that. But let's see, can we pull back a consolation goal? We look like we can. Come on. Just one for the team. Yeah, we got a consolation. 5-2 always sounds a little bit better than 5-1. He was not very happy with his defence. Probably has every right to be. But 5-2, I don't think we deserve to be beaten 5-2. It's like been a very even contest. Our XG is even better than Chelsea's. This is one of the strangest games ever. We just haven't got shots on target. But the two shots we've had on target, our XG is better than Chelsea's, which means that Muric has caused us to lose today. It's just totally down to Muric. I'm going to have to shout at Muric, I think. Focus, you idiot. And we are coming forward again, though. Can we get another one? That'll give Chelsea a fright, won't it? We have seen 5-5s before in the Premier League, haven't we? And we do have a chance, and Musa's made it 5-3. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Mids, you made it. Good to see you, Mids. Bellegarde in real life. Who's your club, Matty? I think I have seen Bellegarde in real life. Who's your club, Matty? Yeah, Asprilla is a good player. He's just not. Nobody's cutting it for Burnley. I don't know. I've got several good players. Leonardo, for example, tears it up in other people's saves, and in mine he's rubbish. He's done Musa. I don't know. I've got several good players, and they just don't seem to be cutting it. But 5-3 sounds a lot better than 5-1 was. Let's take the ball off them. Nice one. I just want to go and what I want to do is go to ask my assistant just to change that up a little bit. I'm going to let the assistant deal with all the OIs because I tend to put too much pressure on the players, ask them to do too much. Can we get another one? This will give Chelsea a scare. It was nearly another one. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have given Chelsea a fright. Oh, boy. I think the game changed when we got stuck in. I think that was the missing factor. But it's going to finish 5-3. And to be fair, if we have a look at these stats, our XG is 3. And we've beaten them as far as I'm concerned. Possession was level. Their XG is 2.21. As far as I'm concerned, we should have beaten them, and I have to tell them that in the dressing room. Or maybe I should be what the assistants. If you keep creating chances, we'll be okay eventually when FM allows us to get some goals. But we created chances. It wasn't a bad result. Got to look at the teams around us. West Ham, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, did they play? Nottingham Forest. None of the teams around us seem to have played. Leeds lost, but they're way down. Oh well, I didn't expect to get much. Have to have a look at the schedule. Find out where we are in terms of fixtures. Wednesday, Liverpool. So what I want to do is just give these boys a rest. They don't deserve a rest, but if I don't rest them, then we'll have some very tired players. I'm gonna rest Musa as well. I want to get Musa back to fitness, so we'll rest him for a day. I'm not too happy with that, actually. We're being 5-1 down and came back to 5-3. No quit. No, we don't quit, JB. We're gonna keep going. European football. That's what we're after. that you could sign an exciting wonder kid, and they're absolutely. I know it's really weird. I've got a lot of very good players in this squad who are just really not performing. Like Kang In Lee is a very good player in FM. He's just not cutting it. Larson is a very good player. Amadozic, Gabia, they're all supposed to be good players. Gragera is a very good player. And they're just not performing. Costinia is a very good player. Makuta in FM23 is awesome. I've got some very good players, but, well, we can't say they're not performing. That we've had a pretty good run. And looking at these fixtures, it's going to fall apart a little bit. But, hey-ho. If we manage to get 4 points out of that run of fixtures, I'll be really happy. That was not a bad result at the end of the day. And maybe I should be doing the OI. But I'm going to let the assistant manager do it for one more game. Have I got 2 players suspended now, have I? Ah, brilliant. Which means I've got no midfield. Oh, this game gets better and better, doesn't it? No midfield for the game against Liverpool. I do remember last year, our recovery last year started at Manchester City, and then we beat Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield. Is it going to happen this year? Don't think so. I don't want to do that. Well, they're going to have to be unhappy for a while. I'll deal with that off camera, all that training nonsense. Because the boys in the chat, they want to get on with the game. So we don't have time, Mr. Assistant, to deal with all that nonsense. They should just get on with the training. I know what I'm doing. Get on with it. Do your work. Getting paid a lot more money than I am. Ah, boy. Who's that? So I just saw, please release me. Katuma Miyamba. Give him a scout, I think. And just in case he gets lost, we will add him to... We didn't hear back from the board, did we? In terms of the transfer budget, they never came back to us. In terms of my request to up the transfer budget. They're obviously a bit shy when it comes to money, but we'll see. Like, give them a day or so. Unless I missed the email. Did anybody see the email? Nathan Phillips, McNally, Kirk and Danilo, Nathan, Swagger, Kangley and Leonardo. That must mean that I've got some very tired players here. Yeah, they're all quite tired. Yeah, they're tired. Nathan's another good player, but he's just been dreadful. He's really poor. Amadozic had a really bad game. He's my number one. He can't play with Gabia though. This is the problem. I'm gonna go with that. But Muric needs a talking to, and I have to tell him, your goalkeeping was absolutely shocking. I need to put him on the transfer list. We'll go with that. I think he's probably got it right. There are some very tired bodies there. But I'm hoping also that Liverpool have got some very tired players. Cherlinoff, he's left on the bench, has he? He's hopeless. Is he fit yet? 5 days. Jamal Lewis. Who's my other? Costinia. Musa. He wants him still on the bench. He wants to play. Okay. Bellegarde, Devlin, Larson, Babaraman. Amadozic needs to come in for Babaraman, Makuta. Okay, let's go with that then. Let's go and play Liverpool. Easy game. Oh, the board have rejected my request for... do you think I could put up a compelling case? I would like the transfers. It would The club risks going backwards. What do you know about it? We have a budget that's perfectly good enough. What the hell do they know about it? It just shows a lack of ambition. This concludes the meeting. No, has anybody ever won one of those appeals to the board? Has anybody ever won any of those appeals where they've said, no, you can't have it, rejected? Have you ever got them to change their mind? And if you have, how did you do it? I'd like to do a video on that if I could find out. Yeah, JB, I did sign a lot of those players in the summer. Dynamics, though, has been pretty good. They are developing a strong understanding. They've got good relationships with me. Gregera has been wanting to leave ever since the save began, I think. And nobody wants to buy him. That's unfortunate for him. But if nobody wants to buy him, what can I do? And, he's wanted to leave ever since. It could be that I need to get rid of him. He might be a bit of a bad egg in the dressing room. And he would bring in a fair few quid. So hopefully, maybe he'll get sold in the January window. Yeah, I've had suspensions overturned, and I actually once, JB, I appealed against a work permit being refused, and I won that as well. And that was quite a shock. So sometimes if you get a work permit refused, appeal, because you can win those sometimes. And I was very shocked when that happened. That was way back, though. I think that was in the... when I was doing Preston much earlier. It's worth a gamble. It's like asking the board for money. You 9 times out of 10 they're going to say no, but you just might be lucky enough for it to be number 10. Liverpool. The good news is Liverpool are 5 points clear of Manchester City with a game in hand. FM does not like teams going far too far clear of the second. So it's good news in that it might be suggesting that Liverpool are due to lose especially as Man City have played a game extra. So Liverpool might be due a defeat. So that always is heartwarming news that they are way out in front. Yeah, don't play nervous players. Or at least try to G them up, Corey. Try whatever you can to make them feel better in the dressing room if you discover that they're nervous. Aggressive, just have to keep an eye on them. Like I have lots of players who are aggressive. If they're getting overly aggressive, tell them to calm down. But yeah, nervous, oof, very difficult to deal with. I got Matty. Did you see the video that I did on shouts? I did a video on shouts a while back. I have had success with shouts. There's a number of things to be aware of when you're talking to players. So there's a video I've got up in the A to Z on shouts. Don't know if you saw that. Yeah, I experimented a lot with it, and Lewis Wilden from the Norwich save, he was like the big example, because when he's out of form, I can have a quiet word with him, and he comes good. But it's the way you say it and what you say that's important. And also because his concentration is poor, he's only got a 9 concentration attribute. If you tell him to focus at times, that actually spurs him on. Yeah, there is an art to these shouts. I haven't completely worked it out, but we're not far off. Should I play defensive? And if you play defensive, you're just going to invite them on. I'm going to stay positive and just hope Liverpool have an off day, really. We're going to set up exactly the same way as we did last time. There is a way that you can do it, and I've forgotten what it is now, Andrew, off the top of my head. Certainly in FM22, I read somewhere there is a way that you can do that. Get him to actually enjoy big matches, but I can't remember for the life of me what that is now. I can't remember how to do it. Media have given you a lot of credit. Go and make me proud, boys. Liverpool. We did them last year at Anfield. Can we do it again? I very much doubt it, though. Liverpool are a very good team, top of the league at the moment. And we'd have to play out of our skins to beat Liverpool. Jota, just unchallenged. That's a little bit of a warning. Maybe I should get someone to type mark Jota. They're not too tired, Liverpool. They're about the same as us. But they've had all the play, which isn't a good sign. We haven't had a shot yet. But the good news for me is they're not getting shots on target, which suggests the low block is doing its job. If they are maybe being forced to shoot from distance, XG is poor considering they've dominated the play. If we can tire them out in the second half, we can up the play a little bit. And yeah, their shots on target ratio, the fill ratio is very poor. We, on the other hand, need to somehow get a shot. And patience is one thing, but actually being part of the game is another. And here's Leonardo. He cannot play for me, that boy. I don't know why. He's a good player, but he's had 2 seasons now. And he's just not playing. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best thing to do, Andrew, is just not sign them if they don't like big matches. Scout them properly. And there's other things that you shouldn't, other players that you shouldn't sign. And I forget off the top of my head. James, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. But at the moment, Liverpool, although they're dominating the game, they're having trouble getting into shooting positions. Here they come, though. This is it, isn't it? Oh, Muric, well done. Today's having a good game. Well done, Muric. That's only Liverpool's 3rd shot on target. So the low block is conceding possession, but they're having trouble getting into scoring positions. But we need to be very careful because they look a bit dangerous. Another shot off target. There it is. And Liverpool, if I was manager of Liverpool now, I'd be very, very worried. We are at 50. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Asprilla can't be injured. You are kidding me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not another injury. Don't you just love FM? Luis Diaz. Tell Connor Roberts to mark him. Well, why not? Connor Roberts couldn't mark his paper. Like, good Lord. Who's having a bad game? Nathan. Poor on the wing there. Leonardo, very poor. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. Time for everyone to dig in. And you weren't that bad, but you can still improve. And I can't really pick on anyone. They're all playing badly. Just have to see and see what happens in the second half. We're not doing too bad. Thankfully, Liverpool are not getting any shots on target. What I might do is up the pressure on them. As they start to get tired, I'm going to up the pressure on them. When I make my substitutions, we'll deal with that. And we'll try to take the game to them a little bit more. And I think it's probably around about this point where we should be starting to make substitutions. But I bet you they're going to score. Oh, hit the post. They're having some Burnley luck, Liverpool. Let's go and make some changes. And let's try and do Liverpool with a change. The same change we made against Chelsea. Make some substitutions first. Muric is having a good game today. Good Lord. Nathan has recovered. Leonardo is rubbish yet again. Musa can come on. Cherlanov is absolutely horrid. He's got better since he moved to the wing. Nathan isn't very good. But I don't have anyone. Can Bellegarde play on the wing there? No. But he can play that side, can't he? That might work. Might do that. And then midfield's doing all right. Danilo isn't bad. Makuta could come on, I suppose. I want to just maybe find out who gets the most tired. What I want to do also is to change the way we're playing as well now. Really go at them, and it's very simple to change, as they should be getting tired now. It worked to a certain degree against Chelsea. We will take the game to them now, and we will... Yep, that looks good. Just go move the lines up, get in their face a little bit, and see if we can't surprise them, which should be kind of cool. Just sneak a goal. We've come back into the game a little bit, but if we can just put more pressure on them, maybe we can sneak it. Liverpool are definitely having a Burnley day in front of goal. Except for now. Oh, Muric has made another save. What I want to do is go to my assistant, get him... My assistant manager is a thug. He's an absolute thug. What is that about? And Muric is having a stormer today in goal. Oh dear. Liverpool playing with that press. If we can break the press, we could find space. We could sneak this. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling we could sneak this. Come on, we beat Liverpool last year. We can beat Liverpool again. And playing the ball. Come on, Danilo. Maswega. Faster. Don't hold on to the ball. That's what happens. Release the ball. So we're going to need to raise the tempo a little bit. Don't let Liverpool get in there. Nice defending. We've defended quite well, actually. Here is Lee again. Lee looking for support. Finds it from behind. Nice pass to Maswega. Now, quick ball into the box. Don't hold on to it. That's nice. Musa turns. We got a chance. Cherlanov. We scored. Yes. We are beating Liverpool. Oh, can we do it again? Can we do it again? We're going to FM Liverpool by the look of it, but you got to give the manager some credit. You got to, because it worked. I noticed that when we got the opposition tired against Chelsea, they capitulated. Let's try it against Liverpool, and we've got the goal. We changed the system. We got the goal. Now the question is, should I change it back? Oh. Oh, come on, FM. What was that? Just when I'm bigging Muric up. No, we don't need to see this unless you're just showing FM's absolute idiocy. Is that what you're showing it 3 times? I sometimes don't believe. FM, let's make some more changes. Oh, please. Lewis is out on his feet, isn't he? Who can come on that side? Baba Rahman, Kung In Lee, he's pretty much out on his feet as well. I'm sorry, mate, I don't have another winger. Cherlanov can go over there if I've got a right winger. Do I have a right winger? No, I don't have a right winger either. Unfortunate. You're going to have to stay on, boy. Maswega is tired. So we'll bring on Makuta. I just so unfortunate. I just don't believe that. Why does FM do that in big games? Why does it find the most embarrassing way for you to lose a goal like that? We've been defensively solid, and why does FM do that? It just doesn't make any sense. I think we need to get stuck into Liverpool. They're actually looking very aggressive at the moment, and I think I'm going to tell the boys to get stuck in and not stay on your feet. It shouldn't really be a problem. They're dribbling now. We just want to take the ball off them. Hey, I'll take a point against Liverpool. That would be like a birthday treat. But please, Liverpool, do not come forward now. We're in the 88th minute. Are they going to sneak it? Muric, I need one more big save from you. That was a good tackle. Don't give a penalty away, though. We're going to give a penalty away, aren't we? Oh, come on. Referee's checking VAR. All that good work. They couldn't hit a barn door in the first half, and they've just pinched it at the end. Yeah, it's given. This is... tackling is something that the game has to sort out. The tackling graphics are terrible. Oh well, we didn't beat Liverpool. I thought we were going to beat Liverpool, but we didn't. We've just got a very unfortunate run of fixtures, and the boys have let themselves down dreadfully. And Muric, you can see he's dropped down to a 7.1. He was up at 7.8. He gave them a goal. And I'm far from pleased. Far from pleased. Yeah, James, I tried to FM the game, and game got angry. But this game is so interesting. All the teams below us didn't do very well either. West Ham only got a draw. What did Newcastle do? Newcastle got a draw. Nottingham Forest are just below us. They did win, so they've obviously moved up. Crystal Palace, what did they do? Didn't play. So all the teams really around us, FM got them to lose as well. This is not a simulation. It really isn't a simulation. Out for 2 weeks. I could do without that. Oh, who's next is the question. These games just are going to keep coming thick and fast. Zealand, you need to sort your skin out. There's glitches all over it. Man United away. Oh, come on. And then Tottenham at home. It's just a hopeless run of fixtures. Man United... no chance, basically. Absolutely no chance. I'm going to play the same way, though. We've been close in both games. So we'll play the same way. It's just I'm running out of senior pros now. Cherlanov's suspended for the next game. Just running out of players. Hey-ho, it is what it is. I did say I am not going to get annoyed about this. This game is not going to annoy me anymore. It is what it is. And... I keep getting suspended players like, yeah, we did deserve more. But FM didn't want me to have more. I love the way it teases you, this game. You think that you're going to get something out of it, but it's saving it all up for the last 5 minutes when it's going to beat you. It just teases you. But hey-ho. I just want to go back and have a look at that. Their weaknesses. They're not good tacklers. Marking is poor. I want to have a look at their aggression. They are quite aggressive. So what I might do against Man United is just bring that down a little bit. If they're quite aggressive, it's probably not a good idea to be too aggressive with them. Right, let's start getting rid of some of these. Right, who have I got available? Amadozic has to come back in. I can't play Gabbia with him, so I'm going to have to play Phillips. Every time they play together, it's absolutely awful. The joys of Premier League. Yeah, absolutely, JB. The joys of Premier League. Especially when you don't have a very good team. That's a big problem. I don't have any attacking mids now, do I? Larson. Let's play Larson on the wing here. Who is my normal winger? Maybe I should put Leonardo on the wing and start Musa. Let's just mix it up a little bit. And then see what I've got left. Costinha can come on at right back. So then we got McNally, Roberts. Where's my other fullback? There isn't one. Kirkin. So Kirkin. So that's my defence sorted out on the bench. Devlin. Maybe Devlin should play. Let's put Devlin on for Maswega. And then Gregera. Or maybe Gregera and Danilo. Is that a good partnership? Yeah. Maybe that'll work. Two good players in the centre of midfield, and yet we just can't seem to get this right. I'm very short up front now. Very short. If these boys don't play well, I've got nothing in terms of replacements. They have to stay on whatever happens. Nathan might be a better bet than, because he can at least play on the right wing. But yeah, we're in trouble. Very big trouble with the injuries and goodness knows what. Norwich, though, the Norwich save is actually building up to a crescendo. I'm thinking actually that this will be the last season of the Norwich save. The board this year set the budgets. They've given me £3 million transfer budget. I think enough. The game is being very, very silly, and that's enough. That's 3 million. They're just taking the mick. So I think I've decided it won't matter what happens. We still have a chance of winning the treble. Whether we will or not, I don't know. But whatever happens, I think I'm not playing that silliness. 3 million. We've won the Premier League 3 seasons on the trot. Last year we won the Champions League. We're in the Champions League semi-final again. We're in the FA Cup final. Come on, 3 million? No, I'm not buying that nonsense. The game's messing about. So I think it's probably going to be it for Norwich. It's quite funny when you actually think about it. The game can't beat me, so it's just doing silly things. Oh, boy. Right, this bunch need a message. There's 2 games that we could have got something out of, so they need a message. that they have not been good enough. Still in 8th, though. Expectation, defeat. Norwich, well, I mean, it's an interesting save, but now that they've decided, suddenly these major financial problems came out of nowhere. Where have these financial problems come from? We've won trophy after trophy. We've put millions in the bank. And what have they done with the money? It's certainly not gone on transfers. We've only ever had 28 million as a budget. And now we've got 3. So what are they doing? Are they having little parties up in the boardroom? Where's the money going? Doesn't make any sense. We probably should do that. Move him to the under-21 squad. Well, we're getting fitness back. Musa, I don't care if he's not fit. He needs to play. Leonardo isn't good enough. Let's save that. Because we don't want to have a repeat of what happened a week ago. And the game crashed, which was not fun at all. Because it's hard enough playing these Burnley games once, let alone having to play them again. And, this doesn't feel very nice, this game. Shall I try it? No, defensive. Shall I try it? Nah. It doesn't make any sense. You just invite pressure. So it doesn't make any sense. He is a thug. My assistant manager is a thug. What's this about? Come on, boys. Go get stuck in. Pick up as many yellow cards as you can get. He's an absolute thug. Bartab. Delia Smith's Bartab. I'll tell you what, Andrew. I haven't ever been getting any drinks on that tab, that's for sure. But I want to pay your sacking fee. Vinnie Jones. I think it was Billy Bremner is the assistant manager. Norman Hunter. Nobody expects us to get a result. Go out there. There's no pressure on you today. What the heck? Go out there and play without any pressure. Musa, please score me a goal again. Somebody score me a nice goal. Musa, get back into form. It's interesting with FM, though, when your forwards are out of form, both of them are out of form. There's no one will be out of form and the other one will be banging them in. No, they're both going to be out of form. We are looking dangerous, though. We've had the only highlight so far. We are well known for being poor finishers. And who knows? Who knows? I think after this game, though, I need to take over with the opposition instructions. I don't think the assistant knows what he's doing. Just hatchet everybody. I don't think he's really got any understanding. And we are in trouble here. Oh, that was a good goal line clearance. Who was that? And Musa picks up the ball, but we can't get anywhere with it. United. How did that happen? Liverpool suddenly dropped to only 2 points clear. They beat us. So how did that happen? Nice one, Musa. He's got no support, though. Somebody get with him. Somebody get with him. This is nice. This is nice. Through ball now. Let's have the through ball. Oh, God. Awful. Awful. Sometimes our football looks like it's nearly good. But it's nowhere near good. Got to remember, though, these are very, very good teams we're up against at the moment. And finally, they've got the goal. Okay. This low block is not... Oh, wait, it's going to be checked. Let's just check first. I think it's going to be given. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that was onside. I don't want to see it again. I'm a Man United fan, but not for tonight. And we got another injury. Well, that's marvellous. And we're not well known for scoring free kicks. We're not actually well known for scoring goals. So I'd have been very surprised if that had gone in. Our strikers at the moment are as much use as a chocolate teapot. I should be able to play through. I'm running out of players. Running out of players. Good point, Andrew. Probably more like a hit list. I guess he's thinking if we can injure half their team, then we've got a chance. I think that's probably what he's thinking. Are we less tired than United? That's what I'm thinking. At some point, this switch that I do late on has got to work. It's not going to be today, though. That's too easy. Too easy. Ah, boy. We are less tired, I think, so we're going to have to second half go for it. Again, we haven't done too badly. Just not good enough. That's all. Actually, if I go on a really bad run, do you think I could get sacked? I've been hoping for 3 seasons to be sacked, and the board have been far too lenient with me. But this is not good enough again. Musa 6.4, Leonardo 6.4. It's just not good enough again. It's as good as over. It's pathetic. That's all I can tell them. Muric 6.4 again. Is he fit yet, this reserve goalkeeper? Tomorrow. Let's put him on. Let's put him on. And we'll change it. We'll shift the lines up. We'll really go at them now. In fact, we'll get right in their face. Get stuck in. Might as well get a card. Get someone else suspended. Let's up the tempo. We're going to go really high tempo. I'm going to pass into space as well. I know you guys will be thinking that doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it does. You can pass into space while playing a possession game. I'm just going to give it a try. See if we can't get back into this game. Why not? I really don't know why these players are not playing for Burnley. If I had these players in any other save, using this tactic, we'd be romping. It would be like up looking at the title. Is it Burnley? Is it like should never have picked Burnley to do a save? Musa got a yellow card. What for? Ah, boy. Okay, it's time to get some of this rubbish off the pitch. See, FM still is not nudging us off 8th place. It knows we have a tough run of fixtures and it's just keeping us in 8th. Stupid, really. What can you do? Yeah, and Tottenham next, JB. These are tough fixtures, but FM is doing what FM does, and we should have be going down the table now, but we're still in 8th. It's doing what FM does. It understands these are tough fixtures. Masuega, midfield is dreadful. I can't do anything about these idiots, Leonardo and... I'm stuck with them. I don't have replacements. They're all injured. Kang Lee can come on for Leonardo because he's on a 6.1. Musa's on a 6.2. Aspria's injured. Larsson's having a shocker. Nathan can come on for him. Bellegarde's on a 6.4. I have no idea what to do. Can Makuta play there? I can't make any more anyway. Oh well, sit back and watch the show. We've come back into the game again, and we're almost matching them in terms of possession and shots, but we are known for not being able to finish chances. Never have been able to finish chances. And we've got to have a very lucky day to win a football match. We've got to be lucky. At the moment, this is drifting away from us. But 3-0. There's nothing you can do. But still in 8th. It is convenient how all the other teams below us are losing as well. We're getting beaten heavily here. Right, I think I have to take the opposition instructions away from the assistant manager now. He hasn't got a clue. So we'll have to try my version of it. He's had his chance. I know it slows the game down for you guys, but he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. He just hard tackles everyone. And I'm far from pleased. You just have to accept that. It's not even close, 4-0. Far from pleased. But it is interesting. Who else played? Crystal Palace. Well, they won, so the teams from below are coming up to challenge us, and teams who are around us are going down. That's what's happening. Brighton went down after losing to Norwich, who move up. So it's all very strange. Newcastle, who could have gone above us, they lost to Tottenham. So FM is keeping us in 8th place. And I'm going to drop Muric. He's a pain. Ooh, we got 1.5 million, did we? So we got 3.2. All we have to do in this Burnley save is survive. I need to rest the players again, I think, don't I? Matches are coming thick and fast. No, we can don't need to rest them. It's really strange that we've lost 3 games heavily and we've stayed in 8th. Do you guys find that odd? I find that really odd that FM does that. We should have dropped down the table at least 2 or 3 places. But FM understands, oh, these are tough fixtures, so we'll get everybody else to lose as well. This game needs a serious overhaul. It's got worse since FM22. It looks strange. Oh, we did drop down to 9th because West Ham won. It just feels strange to me. It doesn't kind of like have the same feel as FM22. I really sometimes wish I could reset and go back to FM22. Seemed to work much better for me. Made more sense. Not entirely, but made more sense than FM23 does. I hope they're not going to mess up FM24 and put all their effort into FM25. That would be terrible. That would feel like just buying time. And selling something to people which has had no work done on it. That would be terrible. Yeah, JB, FM22 made much more sense to me. It just didn't have all the silliness that FM23 has got. And I know what they're trying to do. I played this game for long enough. They are trying to make the game harder for people. There's a lot of people on forums. Go and visit forums, and people will start shouting, "This game is far too easy." They've been playing it for 25 years, and I suppose it does get easy after a while, and you can easily get success. And so, yeah, they're trying to make the game harder, but it just doesn't feel that the way they're going about it, making it harder, just doesn't work for me. Who did we get? Bolton. Oh, who was talking about the Wanderers earlier? We could be playing Bolton in the FA Cup. That'd be quite funny. Who was talking about Bolton earlier? Can't remember now. Who was that? Somebody actually who came in quite earlier. Oh, it was SAC Gaming. Is he still here? That would be fun to play Bolton. Well, we probably end up with Hartlepool now, though. It does, JB. It feels definitely more scripted than FM22 did. Definitely more. And also, it's much sillier. Some of the graphics have got worse, especially the defending. Like, we've seen a couple of examples of it today. Some of the graphics have got sillier. So, yeah, it does feel a little bit like it's... You can let the game run. Even if you go on a bad run, just let it run. It'll correct itself. And it shouldn't be the case. You should have to work for it. You should have to work for these corrections. I don't know. I think maybe I need to change things up against Tottenham. I'm going to play. We've got to try and win. What I'm going to do, they might be a bit pacey. But we have to try and win the game. We are good at pressing, so press. It's the only thing we can do, really. And we'll just up the tempo. I don't want to dribble because we're not very good at dribbling. I think we'll go with that. We'll try that against Spurs. Got to try something different. Diving headers in defence, yeah. FM's good at depressing. Gobby will tell you how good FM is at depressing. I think that the thing to do is to not let it get you down. And I am not going to let these fixtures get me down. I played this FM23 for quite a while now. If you go through the tough times, you will get the success. That's how it works. And if we finish in mid-table, we'll have had 3 very good seasons here. A couple of good signings, and it could go on. Offer him a contract. He doesn't look very good to me. No, I'm not going to offer him a contract. See how many of these react badly. 2 of them. We'll just tell him, oh, terribly sorry. Oh, he's okay with it. So 2 out of 3, actually not bad. Wait, what's happening? He's all right as well. So that actually worked. Totally brainless because I don't know why I clicked that, but we thought we'd give it a try. It is, JB. It's just don't let it get you down. End of story. And just keep ploughing on. But you do need to be aware. And we've almost, given that run of fixtures, we've almost, apart from United, I thought we played really well. We look at that. Coming back from 5-1 down to 5-3. And then I think we should have beaten Liverpool. And I do wonder, should I have gone back into the low block after we took the lead? I didn't really have time to do it, though. I was thinking about it, but it was too late, and then United just thrashed us. So, the least said about that, the better. I have to have a look at who's going to be up for selection now, don't I? because this is a bit messy. Cherlanoff is back fit. Shall I risk Gabia? We look at some of these performances. Amadozic, he's doing all right. Phillips is not doing very well. Gabia, I'm going to have to play him, even if they can't play together. Kirkin is probably performing better than Lewis. Kang-in Lee is playing absolutely dreadfully, as is Larson. Larson's doing better. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Makuta, not good. Maswega, not good. Both midfielders are not good. I'm going to go with Gregera, Danila. We can't play Leonardo. He's terrible. Going to play Cherlanoff. Leonardo is dreadful. Sad to say. Maswega. Bellegarde is awful as well. It's just really pathetic, really. Musa had an awful game, but he's just coming back to fitness. We have to run with him again. So we will put Leonardo in for. And then we will put Nathan Phillips on the bench for McNally. And we're going to take the game to Tottenham this time. No messing about. No messing about. We're just going to go at them. Tottenham to win this one. Well, Tottenham are actually in third. Tottenham to win this one 3-1 is my estimate. Would be nice if FM would give me a point, though. But I still think Tottenham 3-1. We're just getting worse and worse. Please, FM, can we have a point? Well, can we score a goal? Do something, maybe? Go on, FM, be nice. I suppose FM is being nice. It's not dropping me down the table like a stone. It's suddenly my players are not training very well either. Ah, boy. Hey, Jonesy, is FM23 scripted? The answer to that is, of course, Jonesy, and I'll always say it, the answer to the question, is it scripted, is yes. Of course it is. Because if you go on holiday at the beginning of a season, FM will throw out a bunch of results. And if you go on holiday and you go on holiday and you go on holiday, it will keep churning out results. It works to a script. And so the bigger question is not, is it scripted? The bigger question is, can you change the script? And I think that if you put enough effort into it, you can change the script. You won't change it always, but you can influence the script. And I've made changes in games which have changed the script. I've made changes before in me pre-match preparation, which I'm not bothering with anymore, that have changed the script, for sure. So I think, is it scripted? Absolutely. Of course it is. It has to be scripted. Otherwise, you're not playing against anything. It has to give you something to play against, and that's the script. Can you change the script? Yes. Is it easy to change the script? No. But you can. And the script can be changed in small ways. It can be changed in big ways. Will you do it all the time when you make changes? No. Not unless you put the effort in. And by the effort, slow the game down, watch it in 2D, watch the shape, watch who's playing well. And that just takes time. And you guys, I've realised since doing this live stream, you guys don't want to see that. you want to see games going by. But you will, if you just play according to the script, as it were, you'll probably end up somewhere near the season prediction. So if we have a look at where we're supposed to finish in 15th, I guess we will finish, if we just play it according, let the assistant manager do stuff and don't interfere, we'll finish around about 12th or 13th. And I guess, yeah, I will say I'll agree with everybody. Yes, it's scripted, but you can change the script to some degree. That's my take on it. Now where are we? 9th. But we're 5 points behind West Ham now. There's a big gap and all this is getting congested. We'll just let the assistant do his thing. Except I refuse to go to defensive. He's probably right though. I should go to defensive. But we are doing something different today. We're going to go at Tottenham. Just see if we can't give them a surprise. Somebody's got to do something good soon. Time to put an end to this dismal run of form. Ooh, it's a snowy day, an icy day. Come on, boys. Somebody do something impressive. Somebody do something a little bit impressive today, because like all the supporters are getting depressed. Ooh, that's impressive. We've had the first shot. That's not too impressive. I wonder if I should play more direct in the snow. What do you think, guys? Should I go more direct? Total wage budget of £2,000. Sounds like Norwich. I don't have any money at Norwich either in my main save. It's dreadful. In fact, they've only given me 3 million for the next season. That's just like unbelievable. Well, so far we've been a better team than Tottenham, but once again, if you have a look, 2 shots, none on target. I'm missing a Spree. I need a Spree back from injury. Come on, Kirkin, do something impressive. Oh, that's not impressive. That's what his version of impressive is, but we've won the ball back. It's 50-50 in terms of possession. Should I slow him down, maybe? No, in the snow, I need to speed him up, don't I? Nice pass. Well, it's gone in. It's an own goal. Counter-attack. I'm actually thinking that just even looking at that, like, speed it up. They're going to have trouble turning. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to actually speed it up a little bit. Not too much. But, and then we'll do pass into space as well. Try to get them turning on this surface. I've dropped my line back to standard so we don't have to turn. So I'm going to try that a little bit more direct. Not much, but just a little bit more. If I go totally direct, our players don't know how to play that way. But we can up it a little bit, and we're actually doing all right. Don't like our shots on target ratio. Again, is not good, but Tottenham's isn't great at the moment either. I'd like to get a second goal if we can, boys. Ease my nerves a little bit. But not like, nah, I'm thinking maybe that the direct passing didn't work there. But we are coming forward again. Oof. Have a look at the... No, we're losing the possession battle now. And we're still not getting shots on target. And we're losing the possession battle quite... It's quite rough. So we're going to come down. Try and keep the ball a little bit. It was worth a try, though. Get out there. Give these fans the money's worth. You weren't that bad. You could still improve. I'm not quite sure why they have reacted like they have to that, because they're 1-0 up against Tottenham, and I told them you weren't that bad. They've all reacted well. Should be saying you are absolutely super. I did try, Andy. Direct passing might be a mistake because they don't know how to play that way. But we're doing all right. And Shirley, come on, let's get on the end of this. Somebody's got to do something good soon. Oh, that's not good enough. But Tottenham don't look very impressive to me, to be fair. Commentators curse now. Nice pass, Danilo. Churling off in space. Get it into the box. Penalty, referee! Question is, do I have anyone who can take a penalty? Leonardo is probably your man. It's got to be given. That looked a stonewall penalty to me. Here we go. Who is it? Is it Leonardo, left footer? No, it's Kirkin. 2-0. Oh, we needed that. Tottenham's attacking play is terrible. 0.09 XG. What we don't want to do is give the game away from here. We are really dominating this game and we should win it from here, but I don't trust FM at the moment. Changing the system, that's what it takes. Okay, Churlinoff is tired, I'm being told. Roberts needs to come off. Roberts is playing well. I don't care if he's got a yellow card. I don't want to take him off. Gabbia. See, Gabbia again. Terrible. Churlinoff, 6.3. Let's move Leonardo down here. And Musa up front. Two midfielders. Larsson's playing quite well. The two midfielders are playing quite well. But they are tired. But I want to make sure I've got enough energy at fullback. Costinha's playing well. But I don't want him to dribble more. Let's give him some respite. Ease off the tackles. Dribble less. Let's make him... He doesn't have to work so hard then. Makuta can come on for Maswega. Let's bring Gregera on for Danilo. Let's strengthen up the midfield. Let's go with 4 for now. It's been a very, very quiet game. There's like only 10 shots total as we're coming up to the last 20 minutes. Tottenham have been really poor. We haven't been great, but we've somehow managed to put 2 away. Tottenham have really done nothing. Let's make this final change. Who's the most tired? Amadozic, funnily enough, or Larsson? Who can I bring on for Larsson? Nobody really. Larsson, you're going to have to keep going, as well as Amadozic. You're going to have to keep going as well. McNally can come on for Amadozic. I need my players back from injury. This will be a good result. This will be a good result. If we can beat Tottenham, this will be something I wasn't expecting. But there you go. It's like somebody asked the question, is it scripted? Yes, it is. but you can break the script. And I think we did that against Spurs by changing what we were doing. We just broke the script. And we've now made it 3-0. And in fact, we've broken the script so badly that Leonardo has managed to score. So, yes, I do believe that we changed the script there by changing the way that we were playing, which we'd lost 3 games. Then we went more positive, much higher up the pitch. We changed the script. And so the game rewarded us with a victory. And I do believe that you can change the script. It is scripted, yes. But as you saw, we just changed it there. Because we changed something. And the game rewarded us for taking a risk. Which is what you have to do. Well done, lads. It was an excellent win. And we got some points at last. So we're 9th. 28 points. We're almost at halfway. If we get to 30 points at the halfway point, we'll be doing really well. And what does our schedule look like now? We've got the worst of it out the way. We have to play Leicester. We'll play this Leicester game in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. I think we have to rest, don't we? I think we have to take a rest. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. So I gotta rest this team. They're all pretty worn out. Who's that down the bottom? Espria. Is he coming back soon? 4 days. He's gonna miss the cup. Oh, I didn't rest him, did I? Twit. Let's go back. Rest for 1 day. And then you can't get injured. Well, you can. I've had players who are resting, getting injured. They probably tripped over their cat at home or something. Or tripped over the missus or something happened. Look at that. 3-0 against Spurs. That's what I call a result. So now I think we just need to continue attacking and just go for the jugular. We've made a change now. The game might be nice to us and let us get into the Carabao Cup semi-final. You never know. You never know. But there is, I think, the answer to the question, is the game scripted? Yes, the answer is. But we changed it. We did something different and the game was nice to us. Looking at some of those results are quite interesting. Newcastle now are 3 points behind us, but they won. Strange how Newcastle always seem to suffer early on. It's like I would have thought FM would have given much more power to Newcastle, but they didn't. It's just quite interesting. Where are we here? Oof, Manchester City coming up. Arsenal. Oh boy. Costinha, Nathan Phillips. Yeah, we could try Nathan Phillips with Gabbia, couldn't we? Jamal Lewis, Devlin. Yeah, I'll go along with that, actually. These boys need a run out. And this is a good game to do it. I actually don't mind if we lose this game, because the EFL Cup, you're not going to win it, so why be in it? So if we lose that one, I won't be bothered. If we win it, though, morale goes up for the Arsenal-Man City games. So, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We're going to attack them. We're going to play exactly the same way. Devlin doesn't like to play there. Why does he want to actually do that? He prefers centre mid. Musa, Chelenoff, Lee, Devlin, Nathan. It's because Larson's tired. Okay, let's go with that. What do I need to respond to? Let's get this final game done for tonight. It will have been a better I mean, that 3 points is a godsend, absolute godsend. Without that 3 points, this would have been a disaster tonight. But we got the 3 points, and so we got to be happy with that. Oh, expectations, they're getting too far ahead of themselves now, aren't they? But we want to go play very positive, high up the pitch, put some pressure on Leicester, see if we can't get a result here. Nathan's fit, Radu is fit. Should I give Radu a game? Should I try him out? Let's try Radu out. What team do I support? I support Manchester United for my sins. I'm very, very unhappy with the transfer policy at Man United. It's not great, and I don't like it. And it just seems to me that they buy has-beens. And instead of looking for young talent, they go and buy someone like Mason Mount, who... It shocked me that they went and bought him. He's a has-been. He never made it at Chelsea. Why do they think he's going to make it at United? Silly signing for, 55 million? Oh, I wouldn't buy him on FM, let alone in real life. Shall I do the pre... No, I'm going to leave it to the Kirkendall. No, I'm going to stay with what he said first of all. We'll do stay on feet. Because we're picking up too many cards, that's for sure. Well, look at this. He is a thug. He's an absolute thug. Leicester are very tired, but my record against very tired teams is not good. Should Gabia be playing? Yeah, he does have the pace to do that. Let's go and play this Carabao Cup game. And then I'll let all you good people go and have a nice cup of tea or a beer or whatever it is. It's your team as well, Man United. It's I just feel like they need Gobby in there. They need a good director of football. Hire Gobby as director of football, and because their transfer business is absolutely shocking. I thought I was bad in transfer windows, but United in real life are just horrid. I need a strong defence today. This is only Leicester, boys. Are Leicester actually in the Premier League, or have they been relegated? I can't remember now. But it doesn't matter. We still need to win this game no matter what. I'm keeping the line at standard because just worried teams are just easily playing through balls, and that was a good example, but we cut it out that time. So I'm just going to keep the line at standard. King, oh, come on, can we score here? Can we get a goal? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And suddenly this team looks like a different team. Oh boy. Just a change that you make, a little change, and we've turned it around. And there's the answer to the scripted. It wasn't a little change we made, it was a big change. But you've got to have the courage to do it, and I think the game does reward that courage. Eventually it'll take the reward away, and then you've got to go and do it all again. And we need to be a little bit better defensively, I think, because this is absolutely terrible. I have to remind them, oi! Oi, focus! Oh, this Burnley save has been, like, so painful since we started, but we have arrived at a good place. Getting them mid-table in the Prem is a good place for this team. And we're in again, are we? Chance 2-0. Lee is having an absolute bumper field day. Is it being questioned? Linesman hasn't moved. I think the linesman's had a glitch in the matrix. No, it's okay. It's been allowed. Danilo, I always said he was a good player. And Lee, I've been saying since the start of the episode, what a fantastic player Lee is. I've always rated him. We just look like a different team than we started the episode. That's not a very good pass. Shocking pass. But look, here's the tale of here's the tale of wisdom. What you need to look for: 4 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals, and that's how you know whether you're going to win a game in FM23. Ball over the top, Musa in. Yeah, the goalkeeper's throwing his arms around there. 3-0. Oh boy. Devlin's 2 beautiful passes for 2 beautiful assists. And Musa made that look like he does this week in, week out. And yet, why can't you do it week in, week out? Wilden does it all the time at Norwich. He just scores for fun. He's like the best striker the world has ever seen. Why can't you be? Yeah, Manchester United, Jonesy, they have to get their transfer policy sorted out. It's absolutely shocking. And they waste money. I don't know why. And it's like lack of confidence. Just get some young boys in. We had some great young talent, and they sold it to get funds in to go and buy a has-been. We had such talent. I mean, Anthony Elanga, that boy would have been super if he'd stayed there, worked hard. And they just sold him. And we've bought in someone who's finished. Penalty, ref. Penalty. This could be 4-0 in the first half. This is unheard of. This is a dream world. Oh, no penalty. What happens in the event of a no penalty? Shouldn't he have been booked for that? Because then the referee's saying he dived. And there you can see, that's the only stat you need to look at. 7 shots, 5 on target. Leicester are not out of this because they have 3 and 2 on target. So they're still a danger. But I want to see theirs going down to under 50%. Now, that was a rocket. Who was that? Who was that took that? Oh, come on, let's get a goal from a set piece. Go in 4-0 up and then everyone can relax here. We have a 75% shots on target rate at the moment. That's why we're winning this game. Oh, and Lee is in again. Into the middle. Header. Oh, just wide. I don't know where Leicester are. Where are Leicester? Did they get relegated or are they in the Prem? I have to have a look. To the opposition. Can I see the opposition team? If I go to him and then go to Leicester. Oh, they are. They're in the Championship. They did get... I thought they got relegated. And they've got Hoyland playing for them. He's... he might become a good player, actually. How do you say his name? Hoyland. Might become a good player. You never know. He's a young kid who's strong. Might develop. He's not ready yet. Let's ask this assistant. A little bit of thuggery there. Luke, I don't want to never press. But we'll take your word. We'll get hammered into the rest of them. Oh, boy. Anybody not playing well? No, everybody's having a good game. So let's tell them you're playing well. Happy with the number of shots on target. So, makes a pleasant change. We're getting down. Got to be careful, though, because we're getting down towards the 50% mark now. 55% shots on target. If it goes under, you're going to start to lose the game. And we have to watch theirs is creeping up to 50%. This is how you know whether you're in control of the game. So we just need to keep an eye on it. And let's go and make some changes. Cherlanov, tired. Who do I need to rest? Well, Phillips is on a yellow card, so that's not good. McNally can come on. Lewis probably needs resting, so Kirkin can come on. And Connor Roberts on the other flank. Let's get some fresh fullbacks on there. The DLP can have a rest. Makuta can come in and play DLP. No, actually Gregera can come in and play DLP. And then Devlin's on a yellow card, so bring Makuta in. Forwards don't really need to be worried about too much. Make some changes. Win this game. Playing with more caution, and they're playing a shorter passing game, are they? Why should I have to take off the opposition players? It's another bug. Notice how we're down to 50%. We're not as threatening in the second half, but Leicester haven't been very threatening. And I think we've pretty much done enough to win this game early on. I think that's it. We're done. And so, as we come up, we are into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, would you believe? What's all that with... oh, can we get another goal? Come on, let's just add a goal. It's been a dull second half. Go on, add a goal, boys. Well, you're not going to do it like that. Playing with the standard line while pressing has actually worked since we made that change. I'm very happy with that change that I made. Certainly destroyed Tottenham, and it's continued to work well against Leicester. One more goal, boys, and then we'll all go home happy. 4-0, thank you very much. That wraps that up. So 3-0 win against Tottenham, 4-0 against Leicester. We're back in business. Lovely. Now we can be starting to look at Europe again. God, do get carried away sometimes. So that was a busy little episode. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Busy little episode, that. All these things need changing in the game as well. They do need to do stuff with that. So if we have a look at the what's going on in the schedule, we've played 5 games today. That was a busy little episode. And we've got 2 more tough games to come. And then games where we could possibly get something out of. So given the state of play at the moment, we are going to be in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Beaten Leicester. Who else are left? Crystal Palace, Wolves, Southampton. Man United are going to be favourites. But if we can avoid Man United, we could end up with Wolves or Southampton. That'd be quite interesting. Could get to the final of the Carabao Cup. And so that's it for this episode, boys. Thank you very much to everyone for coming. Don't forget, if you haven't already, leave a like. Help the channel to grow. Help us to support the British Heart Foundation. It's good to be back. I'm sorry we had to miss last Thursday. These things happen. I'm going to get times where I'm not feeling well. But we're back, and hopefully we're back for a while now. We're going to see this season out, and then I'm going to ask you guys for ideas. What do you want to do in this this live stream? And hopefully I will see most of you when we come back again on Thursday. You were very quiet tonight, Gobby, but happy to see you there. Um, so, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Jonesy, Andy, all of you who come along to support the channel. It's really fun for me, this. I love doing live streams. It's just a bunch of fun, and I don't take the game too seriously. I take Norwich very seriously, but I'm not taking this very seriously, and we can still do well. So thanks, guys, and once again, a pleasure and great fun for me. And I shall see you all on Thursday when we will go through it all again. Good night, all. Take care.